See, my guy, Charlie had a huge problem. There was this dude named Tyler Robinson, and Tyler wasn't just tweeting crazy. He pulled up in real life. Now, the first thing they told you was simple. Tyler was a lone shooter with one motive. End of story. But I'm pretty sure that's not really what happened. Now, if you don't know anything about Charlie Kirk at this time, he wasn't just some random guy doing podcasts. He was the face of Turning Point USA. They did college tours that were packed out arenas, clips going viral every week. To his people, he was the voice of the movement.
But so getting educated is a scam.
Most times, first of all, it's not always an education, and you are perfect evidence that you haven't really been educated. You are hyper hostile. You have no humility. You have very little wisdom about how the world works. And you come and you want so badly to be recognized and noticed, you came with your own bullhorn to cut in line someone who patiently waited to ask the first question. What have you actually learned at this institution except that you're the center of the world and everyone must listen to you?
But to everybody else, dude was the greatest villain in the history of the US of A. The reason politics felt out of control. So when the news hit that somebody came for him on stage in front of his kids, it wasn't just another headline. It was a huge shockwave. So that whole first story they pushed out was pretty neat, but they kind of messed up cause the details started slipping out. The suspect wasn't talking, not saying nothing at all, not a single word, but somehow they already had this entire motive written in the headline. So how they do that? Where did all of that info come from? Now somehow the bullet casings show up out of nowhere, engraved with some little phrases like it's some kind of video game, like we in the Matrix or something. Now I don't know about you, but that don't sound random. That sounds pretty staged to me. Meanwhile, protests are beginning to break out everywhere. Pride flags are being lowered in places you'd never expect. We're seeing whole communities split in two over this man's death. So which story is it exactly? Cause I know for a fact that it can't be both. Now this is where it really goes weird, like real weird. Cause while the news is saying case closed, people close to Tyler, remember Tyler, the shooter? Yeah, people around him have started talking. They say he was obsessed, always scrolling Charlie's clips, writing weird messages. I wonder what kind of message. I mean, dude might have just been in love. Some of those people close to him actually said he had something big planned, so I don't know, maybe a proposal or something. Or at the same time, people calling this dude a lone wolf. His own people say he was unstable. He has no money, no clear plan, just out there spiraling. So how does a weird dude like that pull off something this bold, huh? That's why I'm out here thinking. Hear me out. Maybe the idea wasn't even his. You feel me? Maybe someone fed it to him. Maybe someone even paid him to do it, because nothing about this feels clean. And I think that's what makes the story even a lot bigger, except the obvious fact that a whole human being is simply no more. After the whole chaos, nothing still feels settled at all. The shooter is locked up, but he still won't talk. No motive, no confession, just silence. We just get the FBI dropping little pieces here and there, but it only makes things worse. Now I'm just thinking, was this really one dude's plan, or was he just a piece in somebody else's game?